And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
And welcome back, everyone. Well, here in the Springs, this is about as warm as it's gotten all day long, only managing to warm into the middle 30s. Although here on the north side of town at the station, our Rock Rimmon Studios, we're just a bit warmer at 37. Pueblo, the clouds did clear out a little bit more quickly down in your neck of the woods than what we saw across the Pikes Peak region, allowing temperatures to moderate into the lower 40s with plenty of sunshine. Also seeing that bright blue sunshine, bright blue sky, and the bright ball of sunshine off in the distance in Canyon City, where the current temperature is at 42 degrees. So we are seeing high pressure building in at the surface. We call it a double barrel ridge of high pressure, one parked over the northern Rockies, the other across the central plains. And this is going to do its thing over the next 24 hours. Dry air settles in, and that does allow for some very cold overnight and morning temperatures heading our way. I think we'll be down below zero out across parts of the San Luis Valley Monday, with temperatures largely into the teens and 20s along and east of the interstate, but that dry air also heats up quickly. So through the afternoon hours with plenty of sunshine, temperatures are going to moderate into the middle 40s by around the lunch hour for the Springs and Pueblo. Could see some upper 40s into the Arkansas River Valley, and I think we get even warmer than that. We'll stop your futurecast at 3. No sign of clouds, but we do see lots of 50s making a big comeback in the forecast. So those highs, they're going to be about 10 to 20 degrees warmer than what we saw today. And I think we'll be on the lower end of that spectrum in Pueblo, since we did crack into the 40s. Tomorrow we should get into the lower 50s. But in the Springs, we're going to go from about 34, 35 to about 50 degrees tomorrow afternoon, which is above average for this time of the year. Now, at the same time, as that surface ridge builds in, we also have an upper level ridge that is going to slowly move east, and it's going to sort of ebb and flow over the next couple of days. By Tuesday, it looks like a system tries to shrink it a bit as it moves across the northern Rockies. Very little impacts expected locally from that system, and then it builds back into place heading towards the middle to end of the week. And this all adds up to a very dry pattern, not just here in southern Colorado, but you can see as we show the national model blend through Wednesday, no sign of snow, and then we get a weak system that merges across the state on Friday. Could see a few inches of snow into the mountains, some of that possibly moving out into the mountains, impacting I-25 perhaps between Denver and the Pikes Peak region. So tonight, first with that dry air in place, it will be cold out there. Overnight low down to the teens in Pueblo and the Springs, 26 in Canyon City and 21 in Monument. Here comes a warm up on Monday. Highs are going to rebound into the 50s in Canyon City, the Springs and Pueblo. And along with the dry air, finally some warmer temperatures without any wind to contend with, which keeps fire danger pretty low. Look at the wind gust here on your Super 7-day forecast. I think they stay under 10 miles per hour. Look at the warmth by Wednesday. Average highs more in line with early April than the middle of January, and even warmer on Thursday. Now, we are watching two systems Friday to Saturday. We mentioned the Friday one. The Sunday one, I'd say equally as weak at this point, and therefore unimpressive. For Pueblo, we are into the 60s Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we do get some cooler air to go along with that system, but not really too excited about snow chances at this point. Canyon City, we're into the upper 50s and low 60s. Maybe a few rain and snow showers heading into Friday. We'll keep an eye on that. And for Woodland Park, I have us dry and mild through Thursday. Friday could see a few light snow showers